Time for more analysis on the presidential race. We are joined by former Speaker of the House, Newt Gingrich, and Chief Advocate of the platform of the American people at Newt's 527, American Solutions, Princella Smith. Guys, good to see you. Welcome to Hannity's America.
It's great to be with you.
Thanks. You know, I know that, as we head here into North Carolina and Indiana, that Democrats are making the case that, well, we haven't been debating the issues about character and William Ayers and about Jeremiah Wright. And aren't those issues too? Princella, we'll give you first dibs. Aren't those important issues as well?
Look, absolutely. We're talking about people who want to lead the most powerful nation in the world. And right now, what I think Americans, or what I know Americans are calling for, is for real change, real leadership from their leaders. They would like to see real long-term solutions as opposed to short-term fixes. Absolutely, that's a prevalent point.
Mr. Speaker, you and I have been having a long-standing discussion and a challenge almost to the Republican Party, and that is that in this election cycle, they ought to be offering real solutions, energy solutions, defense solutions, finding common ground, English as the official language of the country. I still don't hear a lot. I'm hearing more and more from Senator McCain, but I'm not hearing a lot from the Democratic Congress and Democratic senators. Are you?
No, and I think it's a big mistake. One of the reasons we're delighted to be with you tonight is that Princella Smith is the chief advocate of the platform of the American people at American Solutions. And we've put together over 90 issues in which there's an absolute majority of Democrats, Republicans, and independents, a tripartisan majority that want change. As you pointed out, 87% of the country wants English as the official language of government. Now, 87% means we ought to be able to get the Democratic Congress to work together with the Republicans to pass something that virtually every American wants.
You know, Mr. Speaker, maybe the congressmen and the senators, maybe they really are advocating these positions. I am somebody that follows the news regularly. I'm not hearing them. I'm not hearing them going out on the steps of the Capitol saying, we're going to become energy independent, we're going to cut taxes, we're going to win the war in Iraq. You know, I don't hear them leading on free market solutions for health care. It's frustrating to me. I feel that they are not doing their part.
I think it's frustrating for all of us. I think there's a huge opportunity, and I both tried to describe it in my book, Real Change, and then Princella and I have been working to describe it at American Solutions. We think there's a real opportunity for political leaders in both parties to reach out to the American people and offer solutions on energy, offer solutions on the environment, offer solutions on education, offer solutions on controlling the border and on immigration. And I find it, frustrating and frankly puzzling that it's so hard to get our political leaders to take this kind of leadership.
You know, Princella, I give my friend Speaker Gingrich a bit of a hard time because he's always ahead of the curve, and it's a little bit annoying, although we're catching up a little bit in this election cycle on issues like Jeremiah Wright and Bill Ayers. But he wrote the book, Real Change, before Senator Barack Obama, made it such a big part of this campaign. But when I listen to the Democrats talk about change, I don't see real change. I'm seeing the emergence, in the case of Barack Obama, of what it appears to be the quintessential politician with the tried and true old liberal solutions. What do you see?
Look, I think you're absolutely right. Yes, obviously, Speaker Gingrich is ahead of the game, as he always is most times.
It's irritating, isn't it? It really.
And one thing that, yeah, it is irritating. But one of the things that I hear the speaker mention often is that we really will get change if one of those people are elected. The difference is, do we get the right kind of change? Do we get real change? And that's what the American people are demanding from their leaders right now.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. And I think it's going to be obvious. All right, Mr. Speaker, as we look forward, North Carolina and Indiana, what do you anticipate is going to happen? And you've gone through a number of scenarios how does the Democratic Party only account 48 states? How do they ignore Michigan and Florida? And it seems like they're really headed for a battle at the end of the day in that department. What do you think should happen?
Well, I think they've either got to accept the original vote in Michigan and Florida, or they've got to have a new primary in June or July. I can't imagine that they think they're going to go to Denver and cut out two states. They're going to go back to 1957 and pull out the old 48-star flags. How do they reject the fourth largest state in the United States? Florida is number 4 in population in the country. How are you going to say to Florida, you don't have any votes at the Democratic National Convention?
Well, I got to tell you, I think Hillary has a pretty strong case there, and it's rare that I agree with her. But you know what? Change, real solutions in these transformative and consequential times. I'm a big supporter of American solutions. Princella, Mr. Speaker, thank you for being with us on Hannity's America.